Striker Scorpion 82 is now sponsored by Warhammer Combat Cards, a card battle game featuring your favourite Citadel miniatures from the 40k universe. Build your army decks, dominate opponents in player versus player action, collect and upgrade cards to fit your strategy, improve their power and unlock unique traits. Choose from all 40k factions, take part in campaigns based on iconic 40k battles, rise to the top of the leaderboard and win glory. Free to download and play, link is in the video description below or on the channel homepage, and by using the unique link it helps support the channel. Thanks and enjoy the game. Right, welcome to another episode of Warhammer 40,000. It's 2,000 points, Challenge the Scorpion. Alex Cottis has returned with a new army. It's his Necron force. They'll be fighting across this Martian landscape here. The Eldar are in the area, so we will see these two Xenos factions collide. Alright, welcome to this 2,000 points Challenge the Scorpion game, Eldar versus Necrons. So I'm going to run my Eldar here. It's Battle Forged, a Battalion Detachment and a Supreme Command Detachment as well. So 9 command points available for this Eldar force. So lots of HQs in this list here. So first one is the Autarch Skyrunner here on the jet bike with a laser lance. He's got a relic as well. It's the Shimmer Plumes, -1 to all hit rolls against him as well. So that's him. Prince L'Oreal is his name. Then there is a Spirit Seer in the list here. His psychic power is Conceal Reveal for him. Then the Banshee Mask here from the index on the Skyrunner. The Banshee Mask here on this Autarch. He's got again from the index, he's taken a Reaper Launcher for him. And he's the Warlord. He has the ability where he's able to fire his weapons at characters without the restrictions, so he can pick on targets there with his Reaper Launcher. And then being the Autarch and the Commander, 6+, he can regain command points as well. Then to help fulfill the battalion, 1, 2, 3 units of troops, there's 5 Rangers in each of those squads. Eldrad is in the list as well. Fortune, Guide and Doom for his psychic powers. There's 2 Warlocks also. This one has Quicken Restrain. This one has Protect and Jinx. Then Bone Singer's in the list, just to help knit the Wraithbone, to help try and protect the Wraith Knight as much as possible. Then the 9, as they've become known, the 9 Shining Spears, all with their laser lances. There's a Star Lance there on the Exarch. The craft world across the board here for the majority of the army is a Latox. It's -1 to hit rolls over 12 inches away. And then the Supreme Command Detachment with Eldrad is all the way just there. 10 Striking Scorpions with Ariel Doomhand, the Striking Scorpion Exarch with Scorpion's Claw. The Avatar is in the list also, and then finally the Wraith Knight with its heavy Wraith cannons just there. And that's a Latok also, so we -1 to hit that at over 12 inches away. It's a very elite force here for the Eldar, but they have won all of their games so far this season. So it'll be a test for this debuting Necron army here, but Eldar, they can't presume victory here. They're going to have to fight hard against this Necron list. We'll take a look now and see what Alex Cottis has in his Necron army. Alright, so 2,000 points of Necrons. We've never seen these on the channel before. Alex has been busy painting them up. Very strong and striking theme for them here. So it's exciting to see another Necron list on the channel here. And it'll be fascinating to see how well they cope with the Eldar in this fight. We'll let Alex run through his list.
So this is my 2,000 points of Necrons. There's a battalion and an outrider detachment. In the battalion, there's a squad of 10 Immortals and 2 squads of 5, both with Gorse Blasters. There's a squad of 20 Necron Warriors. There's 2 Doomsday Arks. There is also, in the elite squads, a squad of 10 Lich Guard with Hyperphase Sword and Dispersion Shields. This is led by an Overlord and a Necron Lord. The Overlord has the relic Void Reaper. He also has a Resurrection Orb, and his trait is Immortal Pride.
I know that one. That's ignoring morale in 6.
Yes.
It's the same that I take. Okay.
And you can deny 1 Psycho Power.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
The Lord has a War Scythe, and in the Outrider detachment, the Cryptek has the Chronometron. And there's also 6 Destroyers, 1 Heavy Destroyer. There's 5 Canoptic Wraiths, and 3 Scarab Swarms. I've also spent 1 CP to give the Cryptek the Veil of Darkness as well.
Alright, so that's Alex's list here. A lot of the powers he's taking here I'm familiar with. Some of them I use for my Necron list as well. So some very powerful combinations going on. But some units I don't use. So it'd be interesting to see how well these do. And also a big blob of these also. So a strong unit of Lich Guard here. Unit of 5 looks okay, but they do look a lot better as a large unit of 10. And 5 Wraiths here to try and deal with also. But that's Alex's list here. Special thanks to the patrons at gold level, Marcus Anthony, Paul Cook and Coldress123 for their support at gold level. You can check out the end credits for the names of those supporting at silver level as well, and then at bronze level also thanks to those supporting as well. I've just set up a Patreon page for our local Wargames club, and all the proceeds go to that club, and they're able to use the funds to create new and exciting terrain projects. That is the list here. We'll go on to scenario and deployment now for this fight. Alright, so we have a scenario here. It's called Ascension. It's from Chapter Approved 2017, Eternal War Mission. And the map is Frontline Assault. As Eldar, at this end, Alex won the roll-off, so he's at the other side of the table. We'll have a look at his deployment zone in just a moment. But Eldar deploying along here. The terrain's roughly even on the battlefield here, so it's not going to make too much difference. I'll just go around and show you Alex's deployment zone, just marked out. The shallow wedge here, marked out by his purple dice. That's the direction he'll be facing. Objectives on the board, and there's 3 of them. 1, 2, this one's dead center, and this one here. The 2 on either side are exactly 18 inches away from the center objective marker, and they have to be more than 12 away from the deployment zones. It's very fixed where these objectives have to go for this Ascension mission. So first blood, Slay the Warlord and Linebreaker available as bonus points, and then the special rules for this mission: you can control objectives like normal, so more models within 3 inches at the end of your turn, you pick up a point. If a character gets to the objective on consecutive turns, they pick up an extra point. So if a character reaches there on turn 1, not going to make any difference, but if he's still there controlling the objective at the end of turn 2, then it'll be 2 points. Then a third turn will be 3 points and 4 points and so on. So the aim of the game is to get characters onto these objectives and to hold them for as long as possible. And really, if a player is able to control 2 objectives with characters, they should be able to see the game through to victory. So it's the fight for the middle ground, which does suit the Necrons well. I use Necrons, and the middle ground is where they like to operate. And then for the Eldar, an attacking force, they'll be happy to move out to the middle of the table as well. So expect a vicious fight. The scenario is gearing up here for these 2 armies to clash along this front in a desperate fight for these objectives. That's the scenario. We'll go on to deployment now. For Chapter Approved 2017, we're alternating placing units on the board. Alright, so the battle map that we're using here in this game is from GameMat.eu. It's a 6x4 in size, and then we're also using one of their terrain sets as well. So this terrain set here, these larger pieces here, this larger mountain here, is from one of their terrain sets, and we've added some stones and some scat and other terrain pieces just to blend the whole thing in, using rocks here as well. But you can check out gamemat.eu for your supplies of battle mats and terrain, also available from them as well. Alright, so deployment's complete here for both sides, shaping up for an interesting scenario this one. Necrons deploying on a wider front. They're going to go after all 3 objectives by the way they're deployed. Eldar ignoring this flank here and focusing on 2 objectives here. So it looks, Rangers, I'm not going to deep strike those, they're on the board, ready to lend some fire support. Wraith Knight's just in front of them, the Bone Singer's next to him. Autark with the Reaper Launchers just here. I haven't put these into the webway either. The Dark Reaper's just on the left-hand flank, hidden away. Jetbikes deploying right up to the edge of their deployment zone. In amongst them and just behind, so they're tucked in amongst the Shining Spears here, protected, but trying to get them as far forward as possible as Prince L'Oreal, and then also the Avatar of Cain. Then the Bodyguard here, the Striking Scorpions for the Psykers, Eldred, the 2 Warlocks, and the Spirit Seer in amongst them. Just there. That's Eldar deployment done. There's nothing here on this flank. Then swinging around here for the Necrons. Alex is deployed on a wide front, right up to the edge of his deployment zone. So aggressive play from the Necrons here. Doomsday Ark number 1 is on this side. This is the Lord here, this one, isn't it? Yes, the Lord's on the left here with the Lich Guard. Unit of 10 Immortals, unit of 5 Immortals, the Destroyers, the Wraiths right in the centre, ready to push forwards. It looks like they're a countermeasure here for the Bikers. Cryptek, the big blob there of the Necron Warriors, the Overlord, Scarabs on the right hand side, and then the second Doomsday Ark on the right also. That's the deployment done for both sides. So the forces are lined up here, ready to go. Alex finished deploying first, so he will get +1 to the roll-off here to see who goes first. I think both sides want to go first, but it's all down to the dice after you, sir. Is order 2. There's an opportunity here for the Eldar if they roll well enough, which they have. And now, I imagine you'll want to try and seize the initiative.
Absolutely.
It definitely does. Yeah, it rolls a 3. Okay, Eldar are going to get to go first here in this fight. That may well prove an advantage for them, but we'll see. They need to make the most of every turn here. Necrons, a very, very durable army. And if you're not careful, models that are slain can return back to the battlefield. So Eldar need to focus on destroying units and keep the mission in mind as well. 3 objectives up for grabs here. This battle is about to start. Eldar versus Necrons. The first turn coming up, the Eldar will go first. So, moving complete here for the Eldar on turn 1. Navok is your dynasty, so re-rolling hit rolls in close combat. But it's for dynasty-only units, so the Lich Guard don't get it, do they?
I think they do.
Okay, just going to check here. And the Wraiths, their dynasty, or they're there's such Triarch units are not. So Triarch Praetorians, I know they don't get benefit from dynasty keyword here, but Alex will check. But the other units for sure, they do get it. Right, okay, so that's definitely going to help the Lich Guard there in close combat. Eldar have surged ahead, heading off in this direction here. So focusing As predicted on these two objectives across here, the Wraith Knights claimed this one. The Avatars claim this one just here. The Bikers pushing through. The Autarch with them. The Psychers and their bodyguard all making advanced moves heading off in this direction. 666 rolled for these characters. They've actually pushed a bit further forwards than their bodyguard, but they should be safe because they're in amongst other units. Holding position here with the Rangers and the Autarch with the Reaper Launcher, but these have shifted out from cover to lend some fire support in this direction as well. So for now, the Eldar focus is headed down in this direction. So ahead of them is this large unit of Wraiths, Necron Warriors. There is a unit of Immortals there. The Necron Overlord, Cryptek just to the right, and then the Doomsday Ark. That's the chunk of this Necron force that the Eldar, I think, are going to focus on. They can't do with everything at once, so they're focusing their attention in this direction. Psychic phase next. This is an important part of this Eldar list. We'll see what they can do. So we'll start with him. There's no Wraithbone to knit yet, so we'll go for Smite. He's just in range of the Necron Warriors. Does go off on a 9, and not going to deny. No, it's going to let this through. 3 mortal wounds here on the Necron Warriors. Okay, so on Eldrad here, I've played Seer Council on him, and also on the Warlock that will grant one of these units to move again, probably the Bikers. Going to play Guide first of all. Going to try and guide these with their firepower. It goes off. Nina's 6 actually with the bonus, so Alex is going to let that go through. He's saving his one chance to deny, probably for their move. So Guide's gone off on the Bikers. This is the Eldar trying to stack up psychic powers to enhance the units that they have. We'll go for Smite with him next. So that is an 8. It becomes a 10. It's just still going to be D3 mortal wounds. I think the closest unit is going to be the Wraiths just over there. So D3 mortal wounds, 2 wounds. Not enough to bring one down. So 2 wounds caused. 1 wound remains on one of those models. So that's that one done. And then we'll go for Doom next. I'm going to try and Doom the tank, the Annihilation Barge. Next we'll go for Doom. Going to try and Doom the Doomsday Ark. That's appropriate, I think. So see if that goes off. 7 becomes a 9, so that's gone off as well. So Doom can be put onto that vehicle. Okay, so more taking place here. I've played Unparalleled Mastery. I'm using my Path of Command to try and keep command points. I haven't rolled any 6s yet. Unparalleled Mastery on Eldrad is going to try and manifest a 4th power, Fortune, on the Knight to try and put a bit of protection on that. 5 becomes a 7 because of the +2, so that does go off. So the Knight is now protected with a level of protection there. 5 pluses to ignore wounds that come through. So Eldrad's finished. It's all gone well for him so far. We've now got these 3, the 2 Warlocks and the Spirits here to try and manifest powers. So first one, I'm going to try and play Conceal on the Bikers to give them a further -1 to hit them with shooting. And I've Perilled. Now this is the danger. I'm going to have to go on to Command reroll here because I can't have an exploding Warlock in amongst my Psychers. So Command reroll this one. Guy was almost another 1, so that's fouled, and a 6+ to keep the Path of Command. No, all right. So we're burning through our command points here. Another one gone. Okay. So then we'll go for Protect and Jinx. Yeah, I'm going to try and protect these Bikers. So I need to roll 2 dice. And 5, that one doesn't go off. Eldrad's the master here, but the apprentices are struggling at this stage. That one's not gone off here. The last game I played, those 2 didn't work. And then Quick and Restrain. This is the big one. +1 to the dice roll. No command reroll, though, because I had to try and get out of that perils. It does go off. That becomes an 8. Alex can deny. He needs a 9. Daddy's rolled an 11. Game change, that really is really good. Well done, good tactical play there. So the Bikers, they're still probably going to get their charge off, but I was planning to up and over the lines and cause havoc in amongst the Necron units, but now they're more restricted with the targets that they can go after. They're not protected. There's no further -1 to hit them as well. So that's the end of this Eldar Psychic phase. A lot of powers have gone off, but a lot of key powers haven't manifested this turn. Psychic phase finished. We're going to shooting phase next here for the Eldar on turn 1. Right, so we're on shooting phase here for the Eldar. We're going to try and soften up the Necrons as much as we can with some firepower from the Bikers. So we've declared all the firepower here. We'll start with these at the back. I'm just going to check his range, see if we're in range of the Wraiths. This one might be over 12 inches away. So 5 of them here. They're going into the Wraiths, just with their twin shuriken catapults. Needing 3s, and it's all re-rollable here because of guide. So a couple of misses. 5s to win though. Alex will take his 3+ invuln save. 6 saves, so they're all Rens, but not going to make any difference here because the invuln save kicks in. So 3+. Got 1. Now that will bring a model down here because there's a model with 1 wound left. So Alex will remove that one from players. Now 4 Wraiths here. Yeah, they're tangly here. Tangly models. Exactly the same problem. These Wraiths as well. That one's coming out. Okay, 4 left. Right, so Star Lance and Laser Lances here against the Wraiths. It's still going to be 3s to win, whatever it is. So I'll roll 3 together. Need 3s. Reroll this one. Missed. And then 3s to win. And can't reroll that. I'll leave that one. Okay, it's an invuln save here. Passed. Okay. The other Laser Lances are all out of range apart from this one here. So this would be the Ultark needing a 2. It's rerollable because it's an Ultark. And he gets his hit, 3s to wound. Yep, another 3+ save. No, that is 2 damage if that goes through. So Alex may want to use a command reroll at this stage. Or not. Okay, so 2 wounds on one of the Wraiths just there. So now the remaining 4 with their twin shuriken catapults going into the Immortals just over there, and so too is the Prince with his twin shuriken catapults also. So do him first. I'll need 2s. I'll reroll this one because he's an Ultark, and then he'll be on 4s to wind. That one comes through at -4.
Okay.
And then this one here at -nothing. Normal regular save for that one. Okay. And then the rest of the squad, which is going to be 16 shots. It's a fair amount of firepower from these once you get close enough with them before they charge in. 3s to hit. This is going against the Immortals. Reroll these. And then 4s to wind. A heap of 6s would be useful. There's a few. Yeah, there's 3 of them at AP -4. And then those saves there normal. 3 ups. So Alex just running up here. There's 2 failures. Okay, that's that squad picked off and gone. Yeah, it's AP -3, not AP -4. So Alex is going to roll 4 dice, need 6s. No, okay, it's not helped here, but those Immortals are still gone. All right, so firepower. No firepower from here. Going to fire the Avatar. Just going to try and pick on one of the Wraiths. He advanced. It's going to be a 3 for a hit, and he has missed. And I think he's too far away from the Ultark to get the reroll. Yeah, he is in just about, so a reroll, and he's missed. Still, he tried. Maybe because there's a big rock in the way. He's not got his hit. Okay, so we've got some supporting firepower here available, and the Wraith Knight's still to fire. Right, so going to call upon some firepower here. The Ultark's going to try and snipe the Cryptek, so he's going to put some shots into him. We'll go for the 2 damage shots here. So 2 shots needing 2s. Gets his hits. They're strength 5, so 3s to wound. And I'm gonna command reroll this one. Yeah, so 2 wounds to come through. It's AP -2. So Alex will take 5+ invuln saves here. He's passed 1. That's kept him alive. It's 2 damage a time. So 2 wounds picked off. The Cryptek's just tucked in all the way over here, but he can be seen by the Ultark just here with the Reaper Launcher, and his Warlord trait lets him shoot at character models, even if they're not the closest unit. So I've got 2 units of snipers that can see as well. This unit here hasn't moved, and we're going to fire into the Cryptek as well. So I wish that was the wound roll. God. Can't reroll that one. It's just reroll once. The Ultark nearby. 4s to wound, strength 4. 3 wounds come through, no minus at all. So Alex can take his 4-up saves. Another wound trickles in, but that model is still alive. It's a 4-wound model here. Alex is going to come up point. A bit nervous. No, okay. Nerves creeping in here. This Cryptek's almost picked off. I know what a pivotal unit that is for my own Necron force. So, Eldar with that foreknowledge here in this fight. We'll fire the next unit at 5. Range 36, these snipers. Needing 3s. We'll reroll those 2 for the Autark nearby. They've still missed, though. This is going to hang on these 2 wounds. Just get a 6 is all we need. Just a wound. It's going to go right down to a 50-50. Here it comes. It's a scary moment. Oh, he's pulled out a 6. Well done. Just as you need that. God dear, heart in the mouth moment there, but well done. The Cryptek barely is alive. He has living metal, so he can start to repair himself with the holes that have been shot for him by sniper shots and Reaper launcher rounds. Yeah, I'm going to try and pick off some a wound at least on the Wraiths here with these snipers. Reroll these. Thankfully the Autark's nearby. 6s would be exceptionally useful. No, just a wound comes through. Strength 4, toughness 5, which is passed. Alright, so that's them done. So we've got the Dark Reapers still to fire. Alright, Dark Reapers, I'm going to go for the 2-shot option. So that's all of them firing. Get an extra shot for the Exarch here. It's back here. It's from the book. Just rapid shot. When this unit's Dark Reaper Exarch shoots, get an extra attack. So just bumps up the number of shots. Just to cover the other strikers, Scorpions, going to stick with sustained assaults. So 6s generate extra attacks. Then for the Shining Spears, there's a number of good ones to choose from. But I've gone for Skilled Rider. The Exarch has a 3+ invuln save with ranged weapons. And just talking about the rules, I haven't played it this turn, it's not gone off. But if Protect goes on to them, then I reckon +1 to the saving throws, that could turn him into a 2+ invuln save there, right at the tip of that unit. Now, the danger is if he tanks, hits and fouls, he'll die, but a 2+ invuln save is a pretty powerful thing to have. So that's the way we're going to play it, but it's not going to work here this turn for him because the Protector power hasn't gone off. But 11 shots here, needing 3s. Alex has played Quantum Deflection, so any 1s and 2s rolled will ignore the damage that comes through. So we're going to re-roll these ones. So just 2 1s there to be re-rolled, and it's generated 1 hit. Okay, so we're on 5 strength, 5 toughness, 6. So 5s to wound. And it's re-rollable for Doom. This is what I'm hoping will help here, but it's a dreadful roll so far. Okay, bit better. There's 4 saves here. AP -2. So yeah, 4 saves of 6+ first of all. Okay, and then Quantum Deflections of 1s and 2s. Okay, just the 1. 6 damage taken. It's not enough to destroy this thing. Not even half destroys a 14 wound. Yeah, I'm fully aware of these. I've been using Necrons a lot recently. They are resilient for sure, but damage has been taken. Some damage at least. I'm going to put the Wraith Knight into. We'll see how we go with these. It's very random, the results that we can get. Just going to check my range. If I think I might be in range of the Autark just there on the bike, Prince L'Oreal, 6 inches to the base. Yeah, it's got to be to the base, but yeah, it seems okay. Yeah, base to base. Yeah, no, it's in range. So I'll reroll this one. Still fails to hit though. 2s to wound. And it's Doom anyway, but they've gone through AP -4, just straight onto your Quantum Deflection. So this is going to be quite random here. The first result, I sort of want I don't want a 6, for sure. A 1. So you need to roll a 1 to block it. There we go. A bit of damage comes through. Maybe a little bit higher. See what we get here. A 4. So Alex wants a 1, 2, 3, or 4. Should be able to block this.
Yes.
Well done. Okay, deflection kicks in. And another 4. Don't roll a 5 or a 6. Well done again. Quantum Deflection has just negated 8 wounds, which would have been enough to destroy that vehicle. It's down to 7 wounds remaining.
He should be more dead.
Yeah, Alex saying he's got off lightly here. Cryptek should be dead, and the vehicle's still in very good condition as well. So really, we've just picked up First Blood though. Unit of the Immortals has gone. Got to make an impact here in close combat. The problem is there's a 3+ invuln save unit of 4 Wraiths. They are nasty. I don't think I have enough combat ability to bring all of those warriors down. So there's the danger of reanimation protocols taking place as well. But I think we'll have to charge anyway and do the best that we can. Charges and Overwatch for the Eldar next. All right, charges taking place here. Wraith Knight used a command point. I rolled a 6 and a 1 for a charge, so I re-rolled the 1, but didn't pass. But then rolled a 6 for powerful command, so we kept that command point. It hasn't been wasted. So he just swung around here. The Autark Prince L'Oreal swinging around this way. When he piles in, we'll tap to within an inch of this. Alex will still get to shoot. He can pull out and still shoot, but it'll force him to move and so reduce the profile of that vehicle. The Shining Spears have bombed forwards here, making it into contact. No Overwatch the Warriors because the Autarch charged first with his Banshee Mask and has contacted them, blocking Overwatch. So no damage taken there. We're going to focus on the Wraiths. Going to try and bring them down. Problem is this invuln save to try and get through. But we'll go on to combat resolution next. Okay, so Shining Spears have gone first. I've tucked them all in. We're going to put all of our attacks into the Wraiths here. So just dropped a dice. I'll pick another one up. This is 19 attacks in total. Thankfully, the Autarch's nearby, so we'll reroll those. But actually, a good few have missed. But he's helped out a bit. We'll remove those ones. There's a lot of 2s there. It's not so good. 3s to wound. There's a Star Lance in amongst them. Still going to be 3 to wounds at strength 8, toughness 5. 3s. Yeah, not bad at all. It's actually 9 3+ saves to make here. If Alex rolls really well, he'll be fine. If he rolls badly, it could be the wipeout here. That's going to be 2 Wraith models removed from play unless he uses a command point for a reroll here.
So one's already dead.
No, one's already dead. Sorry, and then you remove the one with the wounds. So they're all fresh, those ones, are they?
Yeah.
Yes. So
one will die.
One will die, no matter what you roll. So it's a case of trying to keep wounds off the other one. So Alex is going to take the damage. So it's just going to be 1 model removed from play and 2 wounds on another, but still 3 of those Wraiths remain in play.
Kills another wound? No?
Yes, no, he's already on a wound. Oh yeah, I can see. Sorry, it's stacked up there. So it's 2 models. Yeah, that's the one with the wounds. So 2 Wraiths remain. So Alex not going to use the command reroll here for the invuln save. He's going to keep just the 2 Wraiths there, and they will get to fight back. We'll go on to the Autarch next. Yeah, no, we've got it now. So the one with the wounds is gone, and a whole model, 2 left with no wounds remaining on them. Okay, so organised and done. Autarch's now gone across, tapped into the vehicle, and now will make his attacks into the Necron warriors. So he's on 4 attacks, Prince L'Oreal. Quadruple 3. He gets his hits, and it will be 3s to wound. And he almost gets all his wounds. AP -4, 2 damage, so 3 Necron warriors slain by him. Alright, so Alex is going to make his attacks back. He's made a piling move with the warriors. So it looks like 5 are going to go into Prince L'Oreal. So it'll be 5 attacks needing 4s for the Shimmer Plume. Interesting play here. It's a disruption fields. A Necron infantry unit in the fight phase increases strength characteristic of all models in the unit by 1. That is very, very useful. I mean, these will be on 3s to wound the bikers here at toughness 4.
These 5 first?
Yes.
Alright.
So are you your dynasty then?
Oh yeah, of course it is. Reroll hits in the fight phase.
Yeah. Is it hit rolls or failed hit rolls? This is it's sort of a split now against workshop rules. Some let you re-roll everything, others failed hit rolls.
Failed hit rolls.
Failed, yeah, it's an older codex, okay. So, but they can all still be re-rolled. Just the 3s that would have been ignored. Yep, okay, and then 3s to wound now with your bonus. Yes, okay. So, 3 up saves. Oh no. Prince L'Oreal's taken 2 damage. Yeah, 8 attacks now from the other Necron warriors into the bikers. So they will need 3s. And they get to reroll any misses. Makes them nice and reliable in close combat. 3s to wound now with the disruption field stratagem. Alex is on 5 command points left. Eldar have 6. No, we've got less than that actually because we've been using command points. 4. Took a wound here. A wound's been taken. So that can be added on to one of the bikers. Okay, and now the... Oh yeah, D3 attacks to the vehicle. That's a dynasty unit, isn't it? So you're going to be re-rolling here.
6 is re-rolling. Oh.
Yeah. Oh, I think you can't hit me because of the plume. -1 to the hit rolls.
No, you're right.
Yeah, it's a strange result there, but you can evade the manoeuvres there of the Doomsday Ark, and then now the Wraiths. 6 attacks. They're dynasty. We checked that earlier, so these can be re-rolled. Just helped a bit, and then 3s to wound. Oh no, that's a good result. 5s to block here. None. That's 4 bikers slain. That's horrific damage coming through from the Wraiths. Yep, okay, so morale's been resolved there, but deadly damage there against the Shining Spears. That's one of the key units for the Eldar, and they've almost been halved in strength. A vicious fight now taking place on this Necron right-hand flank as the Eldar try and push through. It's working to some degree. We can claim our 2 points for these objectives being held, for now at least, but a chance for the Necrons to react. They're not going to retreat here. No doubt they're going to push forwards and take the fight to the Eldar and try and take advantage of the Bikers now in trouble as they're locked in combat against Wraiths and Necron warriors. And the beloved Prince as well may well find himself in trouble as well on his own on that left-hand flank. We'll go now on to turn 1 for the Necrons. The Dynasty now prepares to respond to the Eldar assault. Okay, so movement complete here for the Necrons. Reacting to the Eldar here, you can see 5 Wraiths. Alex paid 2 command points to have the ability to resurrect those, restored 2 to play, used a command reroll to try and restore the 6th back, but thankfully the Eldar didn't work. But 5 now, almost entirely wasted our time going after those with the Necron reanimation protocols, even possible on Wraiths. Then Veil of Darkness that once per game power has been used. Automatic wound restored on the Cryptex back up to 2. 4 Necron warriors restored to play as well with reanimation protocols. So unit of 18 of these now available to shoot. Now they haven't moved out of combat. They've been removed from the battlefield, so we reckon they can still shoot no problem. Then across the advance moves being made, not quite within 3 inches of the objective, but certainly heading towards it now with these units here. Remaining stationary with him to get the best firepower. Pulling away slightly with this one. The Overlords moved across to potentially engage in mortal combat against Prince L'Oreal. Scarabs moving across, they may disrupt Overwatch. And then the Destroyers moving through, ready to lay down a blanket of firepower from them. And we saw the Wraiths, they've jumped up and over. They are allowed to disengage from close combat and charge into fresh targets. Okay, movement done. The Eldar could be hurt this turn. And what turn is this? Turn 1. Oh dear. We'll go on to Psychic Phase. No Psychic Phase. We'll go on to Shooting Phase here for the Necrons. Plenty of options available. Eldar need to weather the storm. Alright, so an exhibition of firepower here at the Doomsday Arc. It hasn't moved. We'll see how potent this thing can be. It's going to go into the Wraith Knight. And then the Flayer arrays, not in rapid fire range, are going to go into the Bikers. Okay. So, lightning fast reactions. That's going to be a further -1 to the hit rolls against them. Just to try and add a layer of protection on the Bikers here.
5 then?
Yes, this is the Flayer arrays. Yeah, 10 shots. 1 extra shot here. That's it. Okay, it's 10 shots. And 2 wounds. AP -1. So we'll tank it on the 3+ inbond save. Right, we may as well start with him. He takes it. And he doesn't. Okay, so take a wound, and we'll leave that as it stands. The wound comes through against the Exarch here. He'll do his best to try and protect his fellow riders. It's heavy D6, quite random. You could get an amazing amount of shots. So it could be a 1. It's 2 shots here. And this is where you start thinking about command rerolls or not. He's going to go for it. Yeah, see if you can improve that. 4, that's better. Okay, Alex would be happy enough with that. So it is a late talk. It's going to be -1 to hit rolls here. So 4s. Okay. And then we're toughness 8.
Strength 10.
Strength 10, 3s to wound. 2 wounds come through. And the
-5.
-5. Okay. And then you just roll up your straight damage. 2d6 damage.
You've got a 5 removal save.
No invuln save at all.
Oh, okay.
So that's d6 each time. So 9 damage in total. All I can use is Fortune to try and protect the knight here. So see if we can get some 5s and 6s to negate some of that damage. Yeah, we do. Block 2. So it's going to be 7 wounds taken. So it's down to 18 wounds remaining on the knight. Yeah, 17 wounds left on the knight. Sorry, after the 7 wounds come through. Okay, so not too bad. Good start here on the knight. Not devastating, but a good number of wounds stripped off already. Alright, so the other Doomsday Arc is going to offload the main gun. It has moved, but it's still a decent profile. It's going to go into Prince L'Oreal. And then the Flayer arrays are going to go into the Bikers. So 20 shots into the Bikers, -1 to hit rolls because of lightning fast reactions. So 1s, 2s and 3s will be misses. This protects us a little bit. Force to wound. We could see the end of the Exarch here, because he has to tank the hits because he's taken a wound. 8 at 3+. So yeah, we're all one at a time here. 3 pluses. Oh, his life hangs on a knife edge here. Oh, he's passed that one. Come on. He's passed that one as well. He's fouled that one. Come on, reroll it. He's still wounded. Okay, and then the next one. He's alive. He's still alive. He's still alive. And he's still alive. He's taken 1 wound. He's a 3-wound model. The Exarchs for the Eldar, they usually get an extra wound usually, so he is on 1 wound remaining. But he's protecting his biker brethren here. Well done to him. But surely he'll be slain this turn. Next, D6 shots into Prince Lorion. 4. -1 to hit rolls for Shimmer Plume.
2 hits.
2 hits, yeah.
Strength 8.
2 wounds come through. AP minus ridiculous.
-2. This one because it's low powered.
-2. Okay, we'll take 4+ invuln saves for him being an Autarch. Pass both on a 6 and 4. Just as we need decent dice rolls, it's kicking in here and keeping these Eldar bikers alive. Yeah, it's -1 to hit rolls because Alex moved. So one of those would have missed, but it doesn't matter. He's passed both. We'll take the glory of having passed 2 invuln saves instead. All right, so 5 power. Still got the destroyers to go. So a great option there. These other units have all advanced. They're not available to shoot. And of course, this deep striking blob just here as well. All right, so most of them, all of them apart from 1 model in rapid fire range. Alex splitting his shots into this unit of rangers and also going into the striking scorpions. So 11 rapid fire becomes 22 shots into the striking scorpions. Alex is within 12 inches, so there's no -1 to the hit rolls. This could really... this could hurt a fair bit here. Bring down half the squad or more. Bodyguard being stripped away from the Psychers here. 3 is for hits.
Mine will be done as well. So
2's for hits. Mine will be done. It was cast on them at the start of the turn before these jumped. So 2's for hits now. The Eldar are being hammered here potentially. 3's to wound. Strength 4, toughness 3. We could say goodbye to the Scorpion bodyguard here. And even if we keep a couple of models alive, morale may well be an issue. Just totaling up the dice. Looks like about 12 or so.
13.
13, okay. -1, so 4 pluses. Oh, not too bad. We've blocked a good few, but it's still 6 casualties taken on that bodyguard squad. So good going. 4 have been kept alive. Then fire across here, 7, which is 14 shots. It is -1 for rangers, so it'll be 3's for hits.
I'll do the one that's not rapid fire separately because it's an extra -1 to hit as well.
Correct, yes, because he's over 12 inches away. Yeah, good thinking. Okay, so that will be 4's. Which hits on a 6. He's still going to get his hit here. Alex Orley's wound, which does wound. See if it picks a ranger off. It does. Ranger's gun. And then the others. And 4 wounds. Needing 6's. No, even rapid fire, aren't you? Oh no, I'm thinking of my dynasty.
Yes.
Mefrit. I get 6's to save 1. Alright, so 4 casualties taken in total. 1 ranger remains alive, and morale may well be for an issue for him as well. That's that shooting done. It's still Alex holding off with the destroyers. Surely it's their turn to shoot next. Okay, yeah, destroyers are going to shoot here. All of the regular Gauss cannon shots are going to go into the bikers, and then the heavy Gauss cannon is going to go into the Wraith Knight to try and cause some wounds against that. Okay, so its Extermination Protocols has been played. That's going to grant reroll fouled hit rolls and wound rolls as well. It's probably the best stratagem in the book here, and Alex has a nice big unit of destroyers to use here. So 15 shots into the bikers. 3's will be ignored because of lightning fast reactions. And so 2 dice can be eliminated. The 3's and the 1's and 2's there can be rerolled. That 3 then becomes a miss. It's helped us out a little bit. And then 3 to wound. At strength 6, toughness 4. I feel sorry for this Exarch.
Rerolling the wounds as well.
Rerolling the wounds as well. No. Oh, crumbs. Here it comes. Oh, all of them except one. Oh, dear. Right, okay. So, we have a total of about 10, 11.
11, yeah.
11. 10, 11. So, one at a time. See how long he can protect his brethren for here. 3 plus. It's gone. So you can go. There's nothing I can do about that. So you can be removed from play, and then it's D3 damage at times. Do you need to roll these one at a time? 4 plus. No, D3 damage. Okay, so one biker can go. 4 plus. No, one biker can go.
Just the one.
Just a 1 wound. Okay. Past that one. No, D3.
Oh, it's 1 wound anyway, isn't it?
Doesn't need to roll a d3, sorry, yeah, because it's 2 in models. That's 2 models. So I've lost those 2 and him. So I've got 2 models left. 4 plus. No, d3 damage. Didn't get him. 4 plus. Blocked that one. 4 plus. Blocked that one. 4 plus. Blocked that one. 4 plus. No, he's gone. And 4 plus to save the last model. Yes, 1 model remains alive. Morale's going to be a serious issue, though. 8 casualties taken. And the bikers, even if that lone model survives, their threat really has now been neutralised. Yeah, good play, Alex. A key unit for the Eldar. When the Shining Spears are in trouble, the Eldar army is in trouble. The Wraith Knight still remains alive, but the shot's coming in now. 1 shot needing a 4. Gets the hit. Re-rolling, so 1, so it's going to be re-rolled. A 3, what's your strength on that thing? I could be strength 9. It is 9, so that goes through. AP minus 4. AP minus 4 goes straight through the armour, and it's a straight D6 damage. 3 more wounds come through. Unless the Wraith Knight is fortunate, it's not. It's down to 14 wounds left on him, so heavy enough damage coming through. Not panic stations on him, but damage definitely coming through at this point. Shooting finished. Charges. Yes, Wraiths can disengage from combat, charge fresh targets. There's more trouble ahead for the Eldar here in this fight. Charges and Overwatch next. Okay, charges taking place. Wraiths have charged in across here, making contact of all of these units here. We're just about to start rolling off dice for results here. I just rolled, the dice have been moved, but it was 666 there for Mandate Blasters. So one of the Wraiths has been brought down there. Shock result, one of them removed from play. And then charges across here. The Scarabs went in first, blocking Overwatch, and then the Overlord has charged in to Prince L'Oreal. So, 2 key areas of combat here. Prince L'Oreal fighting away by himself, and then now my Psychic Bubble has been assaulted by these vicious Wraiths. We'll get these combats resolved next. So 2s to hit, it's going to be the Overlord fighting here. Or -1 to hit rolls because of Shimmer Plume.
So can we roll the 1 because I'm no lock?
Yes, we can't re-roll the 2. Gotcha, that's exactly right. And that generates a hit, well done. And then we're toughness 4.
So wounds in a 2.
Always a 2?
Yeah.
Okay. The 2 wounds make it through. I think I need to pass an invuln save here, I'm going to die. So, the beloved Prince will be slain. I'm going to have to command reroll to keep this guy alive. So, 50-50 to keep his great hairstyle on the table. He is. He'll continue on because he's worth it. So, this is your turn too, isn't it? At 6 plus, I can try and keep that. No, alright, that's just for path of command. Okay. So the Autarch's still alive. Scarabs might be able to bring him down. I've got 1 command point left. Alex has used up all of his, so I can't interrupt play, so Alex is free to attack with all of his charging units here without interruption. Scarabs might be able to scratch off the last wing. What a humiliation it will be if Prince L'Oreal was brought down. Yes, so it'll be 5s for hits, 4s will be ignored, and all the others can be re-rolled. It's a hit, and it's always a 5 to wound, is it, with these? Yeah, okay, so here comes the wound. Doesn't wound, Prince L'Oreal survives. Okay. Right, That's a breather for him, but surely he must retire from the fight. He's just got 1 wound remaining. Then across here, so distributing your attacks here, Alex. I think you were saying earlier on he's going to put the attacks into Eldrad to try and bring him down, and then 3 across here against the Bone Singer. Okay, to try and cut off our ability to heal the knight. Okay, tactics in play here. 3 attacks first hit. Okay, so the Bone Singer in trouble. 3s to hit him. Rerollable for the Dynasty. This is useful. It generates a hit. And it will be 2s to wound, actually, with toughness 3. 2 wounds do make it through. I'll check to see if we have any kind of invuln save here to try and protect us. He's 4 wounds, he has a 4+ invuln save. 2 50-50 chances of staying alive. I'd love to keep this guy in play if we can. The agony of it, he's gone. He's gone. And he's a Latok, so there's not the Ulfway 6+ to ignore damage. So he is gone. The ability to heal the Wraith Knight. That was one of the lifelines that we had. And he's been picked off here by one of those Wraiths. I can't stand them, but I use them against other people, so carry on. 9 attacks now into Eldrad himself. There's no minus to hit rolls at all, so you just... it's a full house of hits. 9 hits. He's toughness 4, actually, so you've got 3s to wound. And all of them except 1. Eldrad now is in trouble. This is not good. Eldrad has 3+ invuln save, but he could be slain here if he rolled badly. We have rolled badly. 6 wounds is 2 damage a time. He's Ulfway though, so on 6s, we've got another character here whose life is on a knife edge. 6s. That's the 6. Eldrad lives with 1 wound remaining. Alright, so Alex has done his attacks. We'll try and fight back now with our Eldar units. Okay, going to fight here with 2 Warlocks. 4 attacks, 3s to hit. They've all hit here. It's 2s to wound. And you've got to make normal saves. If we break through, it'll be D3 damage here. It's a scary moment. If you roll 2 1s and a 2 with no command points remaining, the Revenge of the Eldar could be sweet here. 2 wounds, and then that'll mean 1's gone. So you can remove 1 Wraith from play, and 2 wounds on another. That's terrifying damage coming from these Eldar Psykers. I'll fight the Striking Scorpions next, so we'll do the 6 attacks. I'm going to try and pick off the last wound here. So the regular Scorpions. No re-rolls available for anyone nearby. 5s to wound. No wounds, so it's now down to Ariel Doomhand. That's a sustained attack, so we get an extra attack there, which misses. 3s to wound, strength 6. 333 from Ariel Doomhand. And no more disastrous roll. There's one that's made it through, so that'll be another model removed from play. So that model's removed from play. I had piled him in, but we weren't to attack with him, so he's going to sit where he is, and he's not going to be able to make it into combat. So he's out of it. It's now down to Eldrad with 2 attacks. They both hit. 2s to wound. 1 wound makes it through, and it's passed. Okay, so hold it there. Wraiths have taken 3 casualties. Their morale's going to be fine. But Eldar fighting back here, pretty good from them. Just 2 Wraiths remain in play. So next fight, Prince L'Oreal fighting.
Scarabs?
Yeah. We'll try and take on your Overlord here. Re-rolling that one. He's got his hits. I think it's going to be, it's strength 3, toughness 5. 5 wounds. There's a wounds come through. It's -4, so Alex will take a 4 up in 1 save, which he passes. Alright, so no damage done. That's the end of the turn. We'll resolve some morale and see what remains here for the Eldar. Okay, so morale's resolved. Only Ariel Doomhand remains alive. 3 Striking Scorpions have broken away. Morale test being failed there. The biker didn't pass morale. It's gone as well. So some Eldar models here, or warriors, losing heart in this fight. But the main characters remain. So past morale here, this ranger's decided to stay. So this group still remains alive. There's remnants of the Psykers, well, the bodyguard's gone, but the Psykers still remain. Wraith Knight, almost half dead. A fresh avatar here, controlling the centre of the table. And then across here, Prince L'Oreal. I think he's going to have to get out of there as quick as he can to try and stay alive. Okay, so turn's finished. Points picked up is 0 here. Alex almost on this objective across here. Doesn't control the middle. And the Eldar sitting on this objective just here. So end of turn. Eldar are ahead in points, but they are being slaughtered here by the Necrons. Time's ticking away. The Eldar surely are doomed. They're always doomed, the Eldar, aren't they? Always fighting against extinction. But we'll press on. We'll not give up here. Some Eldar assets still remain alive. So whilst there is a glimmer of hope, the Eldar will press on. We'll wipe the tears from our eyes and we'll assault the Necrons afresh here as we go on to Eldar Turn 2 coming up next. Okay, so movement for the Eldar here. Multiple threats to try and deal with, running out of resources, but we've got a plan as best as we can here to try and cope with the Necrons. So the Avatar's push forward. He's still controlling this objective here. If his charge doesn't go ahead, or he decides not to charge, he may want to try and pick up 2 points this turn. That's one of the tempting options to go for. But then you can't really sit in front of a unit of destroyers. Hope to survive, so difficult choice for him. Wraith Knight is still on its healthy bracket here. It's 12 wounds or less, so it's gone 12 inches straight ahead. There, we've pulled the Prince out of combat onto objective number 2. This Warlock's moved across as well, pulling out of close combat. Spirit Seer found himself out of combat. He's swung around this direction. Ariel Doomhand found himself out of combat, so he's swung around as well. These two remain in close combat, fighting away against the Wraiths. This position's held exactly where it is to lay down firepower in this direction. Again, as we said at the start of the game, if a player is able to dominate 2 objectives and sit on top of those, especially with characters, they should see the game through to victory. So the battle's still on here for the Eldar. Not much left for them physically. There's not vast numbers of models, but tactically, the ability here to pick up points is in their favour at the moment, just slightly. We'll go on to their psychic phase next. So we'll start with Smite here on Eldrad. That goes off, needing a 5. So D3 mortal wounds, come on. 2 mortal wounds caused on the Wraiths. Okay, it's not too bad a start with him. Yeah, boy. We'll put Fortune on the Knight. That's a 5. That becomes a 6, and that has not gone off. So God, our last command point. Yeah, I'd love to keep the Wraith Knight alive. Okay, here we go. We'll reroll this one. It's a 6. Okay, it goes off. Command points all gone. Unless we get 6. Which we don't. Alright, so none of us have any command points left. So, Fortune, though, on the Wraith Knight. And then, if we're in range, I think we are still. Range 24 of the Doomsday Arc. It has moved. So, we'll check here. This could be tight. Yeah, just in. Edge of my base, we just measured up there exactly is in. So we'll try and put Doom on that Doomsday Arc. And it perils just when you need to reroll. There might be Ghost Helm something here that might help me out here. But Eldrad, oh no, he doesn't want to peril. He's on 1 wound left. Yeah, once per turn we get to reroll the dice. We haven't done that yet, so... Okay, goes off in a 10. God damn it, right, okay. So that's Doom then. That can go off on the Doomsday Arc for the second turn. Okay, so... we've got 2 Warlocks and a Spirit Seer with powers to manifest here. So we'll start with this Warlock. We'll do a low-grade Smite here, which does go off. It's just a mortal wound, so that Wraith can go. Okay, then we'll do Smite now from the Spirit Seer. That doesn't go off on a 3. And then Protect and Jinx. I'm going to try and protect... I'm going to try and protect Eldrad here. Yep. See if that goes off. It doesn't go off. Okay. They would have given him a 2+ invuln save. But it's not to be. He doesn't have that. That's psychic phase finished here. Just one Wraith left. Happy enough with just one of those left in play. No command points left, thankfully. So there'll be no more of them coming back this game. Okay. Psychic phase complete. Shooting phase next. Okay. So pistol fire here from this Warlock. Hits and doesn't wound. Eldar will do the same. He has missed, so that's that done. No one else can shoot him because he's in close combat. No one in range for him. So, where to go with the Wraith Knight? And also the Dark Reapers are a useful resource as well. So, these are going to fire across against the Doomsday Ark. It's got 8 wounds left, 11 attacks. There's no guide coming in here, but reroll ones for the Alt-Ark nearby. Oh, I'm glad he is nearby. Look at that. That is horrific. So 3 misses so far. Need these hits here. It's a bit of a recovery. So note to self, always keep the Alt-Ark near those. 5s to wound. Just the 2, but it's rerollable for Doom. And there's another 3. That's the result we were looking for. AP -2 here. So saves of 6. We might have this vehicle here. That's 8 damage. Quantum shielding needing 1s. You've never wanted to roll 1s so much in all your life. Here we go. Oh, he hasn't got them. Oh, that's the Doomsday Ark's gone. Dark Reapers here have caused an upset. 6+. Oh, he didn't detonate. That would have caused trouble if that had blown up next to the Overlord. But one Doomsday Ark is gone. Alt-Ark. Going to try and pick off the Cryptek. So, 2 shots we'll go for. 2 hits. 3s to wound. 2 wounds come through. AP -2. 2 saves of 6+. We might be able to pick him off. He's gone. Okay. The Cryptek's removed from play. That'll be a deficit there for these Necron warriors, but still got a problem, this huge blob to deal with. The Lone Ranger, save the day. Hits, causes a mortal wound in addition, so you've got a save here of 4+. No, but one Necron warrior gone. From the back, I take it, this one here. Okay, so you can go. We'll put another squad of 5 into them. And rerollable ones. The Rangers are finding their mark here, steadying their rifles. 2 wounds. No minuses, just regular saves. Those are passed, well done. And then the last squad. Reroll these 2 for the Alt-Ark. He's done a great job helping the firepower here. And then 4+. There's a mortal wound, another one picked off, and 2 more saves. Well done, good dice rolling here, just the mortal wounds coming through. Wraith Knight's going to fire next. 4 shots into the destroyers to see if we can bring some of those down. Not with that kind of dice rolling. So just the 1 hit. 2s for a wound. There's nothing we can do. The wound comes through. It's AP -4. And it's D6 damage. And it's a 1. Oh dear. 1 wound caused on just 1 of the destroyers. My plan has failed here. It's the Avatar. 2s for a hit. Oh, I just sensed he was going to roll a 1. He didn't. He's got a... it's 3s for a wound, actually. Strength 8. I don't think there's any kind of rerolls here. It's only rerolling, or 2 dice choosing the best for your damage, but can't reroll that wound. So failed there. I was trying to pick off at least a couple of those destroyers, but it's gone wrong there for the Eldar. Okay, and shooting is now finished. We can't complain. 1 Doomsday Ark gone. Cryptek's been picked off as well, so some damage being caused. We'll go on to charges and Overwatch next. Okay, so charges taking place. Alex about to roll some crucial Overwatch here. Spirit Seer and Aerial Doomhand charging in to the last of the Wraiths across here. No Overwatch at all, so we've made it into combat against the Scarabs and the Overlord. And then across here, our charges gone in. We're just slipping over the inch, so still maintaining our points here for the central objective. We won't pick up any points if we're slain here. Alex looking for 6s. 15 shots with the Gauls cannons, and then there'll also be a D6 shot from the heavy Gauls cannon as well.
This is a rerolling 1s for hard-wide hatred.
Hard-wide hatred, yes, absolutely. I can see 2 6s. A possibility of getting another 1 or 2. There's, yeah, well done, 3. So your strength 6 with these, with toughness 6, and we 4s to wound. And he's rolled 2 5s and a 6. No, that's fine. That's whole facing. That's totally fine. That's a 5. So 1d6 shot needing a 6 for your heavy gun. Re-rolling 1s for... Yeah, Alex just rolled there. It's a 2. Okay, it's just those 3 wounds coming through. It's AP minus crazy amount. It's AP minus 3. So we'll take 5 plus invuln saves. Pass 1, so we'll not die. 2d3 damage. It's 5 damage. The avatar's days are numbered here. Molten body. It's recovered 2. Alright, so he's taken 3 wounds. He's down to 5 wounds remaining. The cost of that may be worth it if we can hack down some of these destroyers. I know there's the chance that he can regain some of those with reanimation protocols, but we're going to try and cut down their ability as much as possible. Alright, so 5 attacks. Then 2's got to get these hits. Okay, these hits have gone through. It's going to be 3s for wounds. This is the crucial bit. Oh, 3. AP minus 4. Cuts through the armour. And it's 2d6 choosing the best. 6. The next one. A 3 just about picked him off. And a 3 picked off another one. Okay, so we've halved the squad there, scything through with the Wrath of Cain here. Sorry, Wailing Doom it's called. Okay, so yeah, that might handicap the destroyers a little bit. Just trying to survive here with the Wraith Knight. 14 wounds, still that Doomsday Ark alive, and the 3 destroyers which can pull out of combat and shoot because they can fly. So that's that charger resolved. We'll now try and take on this Necron Overlord here. It'll be a great bonus for the Eldar if he can be brought down. Yeah, we'll do the feat then into the Overlord. It's 12 attacks. I was thinking about the fists, but I think it's going to be more efficient doing this here. 3s, because we're not taking any damage yet. Could have kept the Prince nearby, but never mind. He could have helped with the rerolls. 3s to wound, because your toughness 5, strength 8. It might be enough to kill him. There's 6 saves here. 4 plus invuln saves Alex will take. There could be trouble here for the Overlord. Unless you roll 2 4s and 3 5s. Ah, the shame of it. And then I know we're just going to roll 1 for damage. That's 2. So there you go. And you can restore that 1 wound automatically next turn. 2 damage taken. The Overlord is still very much alive. So we'll press on with charges here. 6 plus with Aerial Doom Hand for Mandiblasters. Nope. And then 3 attacks. 2 hits and sustained attack. Generates an extra attack. 3s to wound. Yeah, 2 wounds come through. So invuln saves required. The Wraith's in trouble. 2d3 damage. The Wraith's dead. Aerial Doom Hand lives up to his reputation here and single-handedly brings down a Wraith. Swearing his loyalty to Eldrad, I will protect you. The Great Psyker is protected by the Striking Scorpions. That's symbiosis taking place here. Okay, so I will tuck in that direction. Just to there to hide a little bit. Okay, so that's that done. Those are all freed up, and so now we can hand over to Alex. He can attack back with the Overlord and also with the destroyers. 2 destroyers now attacking. So 4 attacks in total. 3s to hit, yeah, and 5s to wound. 2 wounds come through. We'll take 3 up armor saves. Oh no, molten body. No, another wound taken. Half dead here with the Avatar, and then now. The Overlord and Scarabs. 2s for hits.
Were you rolling? Because I was charged.
Right, yes, because of your dynasty. Yeah, great. Strength 7, toughness. Oh, it's always 2s to wound with this one. It's a relic.
It's a vehicle. Strength 7 against a vehicle.
Ah, right, okay. 5s to wound. 2 have made it through. AP minus 4.
3 damage.
3, because of the relic. Oh, no, that's terrible. Down to 8 wounds left. That is a costly charge. We had to kill you there and we haven't. And so I'm actually just going to roll Fortune.
Yes.
Blocked half of that actually. So back up to 11 wounds. That has proved quite helpful. So we're now into a damage bracket with him. So the Wraith Knight is in trouble. It's still alive, but it's taken heavy damage now. Alright, Scarabs with their attacks. They'll be happy to chip off any kind of wounds they can. The advantage for them is 5s to wound.
Actually,
This is your real hits, yeah. And then 5s to wound no matter what the target is. That will be useful here against the Wraith Knight. And not too bad dice rolling here, 4. So we'll take 3 up saves. I'm going to lose a wound here. Lost 3 wounds. Down to 8. Fortune kicks in again, need to remember. Blocked 1. 2 wounds taken. I think Alex will be very happy with that result. So 9 wounds taken. Just there on the night. Okay. So combats are all finished now. A bit of morale to resolve. I don't think anyone's really going to be affected by morale. So Eldar then, we just claim that with characters. Still only going to be 1 point for this one. We are going to get 2 points across here for the second turn with a character holding the central objective. So Eldar pick up 3 points. They've taken very, very heavy damage this game, but they're picking up the points here, crucially. Right, so turn's finished here. So we'll go on to turn 2 now for the Necrons. Eldar tactically are picking up points here, but Necrons, they do have plenty of time. This is early stages here in the game. They've got plenty of time to play catch-up. So we'll go on to their second turn as they respond to the Eldar again, who've made an assault, a different kind of assault this time around. The Necrons have a chance to respond. They've got the resources to do it. We'll go now on to their turn 2, coming up next. All right, so we're on turn 2 here for the Necrons, just giving you perspective from Alex's side of the board. So this one's remained stationary, hasn't moved at all. The Immortals moving through, they may well be able to hose down the Avatar, Lich Guard, and now the Necron Lord securing this objective on this flanks. Now the process of picking up points for that can begin. I don't think the Eldar are going to ever get anywhere near that here in this fight. Now the middle's starting to be contested. It's now starting to sense the game's handing over here, switching over to the Necron favour. So you pulled out of combat with him. Living Metal restored a wound. Scarabs are broken out of combat. They'll not be able to charge. They've moved off towards the Eldar objective on their flank. And then the Necron Warriors making their 5-inch move, pushing through in this direction. Plenty of targets they can lend some firepower support as well. So end of movement phase. We'll go on to shooting phase now. See what kind of damage the Necrons can do. Gore's Flayers from the Doomsday Arc are going to go into the Avatar. And then the main gun is going to go into the Wraith Knight. No, change of plan. Gore's Flayers are actually just in range of the Wraith Knights. Alex is just going to offload everything to try and bring this thing out. He wants to bring it down. He doesn't have to divert any other firepower from the destroyers against it. So the more shots, the merrier. It is -1 to the hit rolls because it is a Latok. So 4s. It's a good roll. 6s for wounds. None. Okay. A D6 is very random here. It's average. Okay, 3 shots, need 4s. 1 hit. Gets the wound. Okay. So -5. Straight D6 damage. It's 4. It's okay. Wraith Knight's still very much alive. And Fortune's helped out with a wound. So we're down to 6 wounds left here. It's going to take us still a fair bit of effort to bring this thing down. Right, Immortal's going to fire next. So rapid fire. The front squad, 10 shots into the Avatar of Cain. See how long this noble character can survive for. 3s for hits.
Strength 5.
Toughness 6. 5s for wounds. 2 wounds make it through, so their volley will not be enough to bring the Avatar down. The invuln save kicks in twice, and the wounds have been absorbed. What a hero here in the centre of the battlefield, alone and defiant against the marching legion. It's lining up for a bit of a classic showdown, these two armies here, actually. They're nicely matched against each other. 2 very different play styles here.
So 10 Immortals?
20 shots. Is that enough to bring the Avatar down? There's a lot of misses there. They're in 12s. There's no -1 to the hit rolls. So Alex will take all of those hits. I think we're going to survive here. But there's enough wounds to kill me. We'll take invuln saves here. Or saves, doesn't matter, either way around. 5+. And surely not. You cannot roll a 5 or a 6. No. Okay, 1 wound caused, but that is not gone according to plan. The Avatar will not die here. 3 wounds remain on him. So a bit of a headache for the Necrons. Now target's not being dropped here. The Eldar proving to be quite resilient here at this stage. Change of target here. All 3 destroyers are going to go into the Avatar of Cain. Okay, here it comes. 3s for hits. Rerolling 1s for hard-wired hatred. Just the 1 miss. 4s for wounds. Strength 6, toughness 6. Yeah, 3. I could survive this. 5+ invuln saves. Block 1. 2d3 damage. This could be enough. It's not going to be enough. And 5 pluses to block. Didn't block. 2 wounds taken. 1 wound left. Oh dear, dear, dear. And I think you can't be shot at by these because he's closer. Yep. So the Avatar's going to survive. And he's going to deny you a point as well because character's going to trump all the other units. So that Avatar is a game changer here in the centre of the board. But he'll not be around much longer. He's got 1 wound left. Imagine him on the ground here, smouldering and gravely wounded, but still he's defiant in the centre of the battlefield. Epic stuff. Okay, Alex collecting his dice here. All the shots have been declared. Targets then spread about will be here. Eldrad, he's allowed to target Eldrad. He's one of the closer models. These are further away. Then this Warlock also going to take some shots, and Ariel Doomhand is going to take a volley as well. You're probably going to see Ariel Doomhand gone. Eldrad should be brought down as well, and probably this Ranger is going to be removed from play. That'll be a deadly blow for the Eldar if they lose Eldrad for sure. He's a very, very useful psyker indeed. But we didn't deal with the Necron Warriors. They've crept forwards and now going to lay down a blanket of Gore's Flayer firepower. First up.
Eldrad first.
The Doom of Eldrad first of all.
Or maybe not.
So you're on normal ballistic skill.
Yes.
4s to wound because his toughness 4. Eldrad could live. Oh no. 3+ invuln save. I don't know if other Eldar players experience this, but the sense of doom, when you feel that at times. Other factions is fine, but Eldar, whenever I pick up a dice, it's that sense of doom here. But we'll be optimistic. We can do. See, 6+ for Ulfway. Oh, Eldrad's gone. Oh dear, the tears of Isha are flowing. Oh, Eldrad. Great model as well, but he's gone. A great psyker removed from play. Ouch, that's going to hurt the Eldar here. Next volley. The Doom of
Doomhand.
Ariel Doomhand. A lot of Doom here in this game. Oh, no. Ariel, please. 3s to wound. Another character's going. Alex will get a lot of trophies here in this game for characters being slain. 6 saves of 4+. No. Ariel's gone here and removed from play within 12, so there's no minus to the hit rolls. And now bonus shots coming in against the Warlock.
So these 2 are outside of 12 inches.
Yep.
4s to hit. These are 3s to hit.
Gotcha. Okay, for the split. Yeah, okay. That's just normal. It's the whole unit firing. Once that unit is in range, then you just get all of the shots.
Okay.
So yeah, we rolled there is fine, and then 3s to wind. Yeah, this Warlock could die now. 4+ invuln saves. Warlock's dead. Oh, no, gone. Ouch. That's a unit of the game here. This is a deadly, deadly volley. And the Ranger. -1 to hit rolls.
3 hits.
Yep, and 3s to win. 2 wounds. I need 6s to stay alive. Oh, it almost kept him alive, but he's gone. Okay, but that's 100%. Exactly what you declared against has been wiped out. That is a deadly blow here to the Eldar. I was a little bit optimistic. We were doing okay at this stage, but now we've lost some key assets, and the Eldar are on the back foot.
Yes.
Okay, shooting phases is now complete. We're going to go on to charges and Overwatch. A brainwave here. Why not charge those in against the Avatar to pick off the last wound? You should be able to do it here. So Immortals are going to charge. I'll not stop you with Overwatch for sure. And we'll see if there's any other charges Alex wants to make. All right, charge is complete. Just the 1 unit of Immortals has gone, and it's down to those 5 to try and bring the Avatar down. If they don't, those 5 may well be slain if he responds back with his sword. So you're going to get rerolls, though, in close combat, which will help. So 3s to hit. Well done. They are determined to bring this great fiery monster down.
5s to win.
5s to win, though. Oh no, 2. And that sense of doom returns. So we'll take 3+ saves. I mustn't feel like I'm doomed. I must feel positive. Positive. One's come through. 5+ with the molten body help. Oh, here it comes. Yeah, it's a 6. Oh,
Nice.
oh god dear. Still the Avatar clings on, and again he's going to deny the point to the Necrons as they move through in the centre of the board. Epic stuff. We'll fight back here. Come on, believe in yourself. That is weird. That's completely strange. Oh dear, we are a doomed race. I give up. The turn's over. The Avatar, he must have dropped his sword somewhere. Has anyone seen his sword anywhere? It's around here somewhere. We'll let him search for the sword, but that's not even a quadruple, it's a quintuple 1. You're not going to see that again for a long time. If anyone knows the odds of that, then leave that in the comment section below. Disaster here with the Avatar of Cain. They can't keep doing it. Come on, what is it? That's better. Anyway, it's too late now. End of turn. So we'll now go on to turn 3 for the Eldar. Points picked up. 1 point is now picked up, so the Necrons are off the mark. Still early stages of the game. So much has taken place. Eldar don't have much left here on the board, but they're not out of the fight yet. A chance for them to continue to pick up a lot of points, actually. We'll go on to turn 3 for them next. All right, so movement done for the Eldar here on turn 3. So we've moved out with these across this 7 inches, Ultark just behind. These moved up a little bit, moved up with those across in that direction. These are my screening, the only units really I've got left to screen with, so I'm going to push them out in this direction. Spirits has moved to here, then Warlocks just to there to maintain this objective here. 8 inches move with the Wraith Knight. Then Prince L'Oreal's jumped up and around to try and take on the Necron Overlord behind those rocks, and the Avatar is elected to remain in close combat. That's movement done. Psychic phase next, severely cut down. Oh, how we wish we had Eldrad on the board, but he is no more. I've got a couple of Warlocks to use. No, one Warlock's gone. One Warlock, one Spirit's here. Is all the psychic powers I have left. Here I'm going to smite into these Necron Warriors. Goes off on a 10. And it's going to be D3. Where's your deny? Is he around? Yeah, he's there. So you could try and block that.
What?
Range 24. Yes, sorry, it's the one here. You can do protect, so you can give someone a +1 to their armor save, or you can jinx. You can minus
No,
1. I'm going to save it. Okay, D3 mortal wounds. 2 Necron Warriors slain with smite. Right, next up will be him. He's going to try and bless the Ultark here with protect. God, I almost perilled that. It goes off an 11. So double 6 to block. You may as well give it a go. No, okay. So he's now on a 2-up armor save and a 3+ invuln save, just to try and keep him alive for as long as possible. That psychic phase finished. On to shooting phase next. We'll start with Prince L'Oreal. So laser lance now into the Overlord. 2s for hit. Rerollable. Just about manages to... He's gravely wounded, remember, he's badly wounded. The wound comes through, -4, and the save is passed. 4+ invuln save, well done. Bit of shuriken. God, dear, lots of 1s here in this game. No wounds come through because your toughness is 5, so that's that done. Here, shuriken pistol. Hits and doesn't wound. Shuriken pistol here, it might be in range of the scarabs. So yeah, 1 shot. Hits, wounds, and a save of 5+, I believe. Yep.
6 up.
6 up, alright, so 1 wound taken. Dark Reaper's going to fire. Oh boy, here we go. Extra shot for the Exarch. So 6 shots in total. Going for damage 3 this time into... Alex is nodding, agreeing with the, the choice here. 3s to hit these destroyers. Rerolling 1s. We'll reroll those 2 just as we need a decent roll. Yeah, we've got 5 out of 6 hits come through. 3s to wound. Yeah, 4 wounds come through. It's -2. So Alex will take 5-up saves here. Each one is damage 3. Oh, they're gone. Is that the wipeout we were looking for? I think it is.
Yeah.
Dark Reapers, unbelievable. A tiny little unit on the battlefield that hangs at the back, but they have just destroyed the Necron destroyers. Oh, the rock. That's an ancient monument there, set up millennia ago. Okay, so that's why the avatar of Cain here is. It must be. He must know something about this place. Who's defending it with his life? Okay, so, this is what a rescue here from the Dark Reapers. All right, shooting phase continuing. I'm going to try and pick off Scarabs actually with him. 2 still. I'll go for the damage 2 option. That's a miss because we moved. 3 to wound. No. Strength 5, toughness
3.
Toughness 3. No, wound doesn't come through. Okay, so failure with him. 2 units of Rangers. We may as well put the shots into here. So we'll fire here needing 4s. Those are missed because we moved with our heavy weapons. 1 wound comes through. Normal armor save 4+. Passed. Okay. The next unit. We'll put them into the Scarabs. Rerolling those 2. Trying to get some wounds now on 3+. Yeah, 1 mortal wound taken straight away and 3 saves of 6+. That's pretty deadly. What on earth? 3 6s picked up. Okay, 1 wound does come through with the mortal wound.
Not great use of 6s, is it?
Yeah, just Scarabs being saved at the end of the day, but good dice roll just there. And looking around, I think we are complete for 5. Oh no, the Wraith Knight's still available to shoot actually. The Wraith Knight's going to offload his shots into the Overlord. 5s to hit him. We've got him twice, and he's in range, I think, of Prince L'Oreal. Doesn't get the hit. 2s to wound here at strength 16. Oh, 1 wound comes through. 4+. Ah, just about. If that wound had come through, sorry, just do it in hindsight, another roll. Just a 4+ to see what would have happened. I would have saved as well. That's okay, just wanted to know. Okay. All right, so that's done. Shooting is now finished. We're going to charges and Overwatch next. God, they're very, very tight this game. So what we've done, no Overwatches, is a Banshee Mask on this Altark, so charging in to try and hold up the Necron warriors. Across here, jumping around, and gone into the Scarabs of Prince L'Oreal. And then the Wraith Knight's gone into the Necron Overlord, and the Avatar continuing to fight on against the 5 Necron Immortals. Okay, so charges first. We'll fight with this Altark here. So 4 attacks, 2s to hit. Rerolling 1s, because he's an Altark. And then 5s to wound. He gets 2, and it's AP -3, so he's actually cut down 2 Necron warriors. So they can go. The next charge is the Wraith Knight. 12 attacks with him. Needing 5, so we really want to get the hits here. If we can. Yeah, we do. We get a few. It could have been a lot worse. Not bad. It's actually bang on average, actually, so I'll not complain or celebrate that result. 3s to wound. That's the kind of result we're after here. 4+ invuln saves. This could be glorious. Guys, 50-50. It really... quite an even split here. 2d3 damage. 3 wounds. He's still alive, isn't he?
1 wound.
1 wound left. Oh, no, and he's going to... I can't do anything about that. Nope. He's still alive. He's gravely damaged, but he's not dead. Was it wise for Prince L'Oreal to go down here? We'll do his attacks into the Scarabs. 2s to hit. They've all hit. And 2s to wound. They've all wounded. So that is a dead base, and 2 wounds left on the last base. It's 2 damage a time. Okay, so not too bad. That's a good result there from him. So then we pick a combat, which would be the Avatar. 5 attacks.
5 ones.
Yep, no, don't want. They've got his hits this time. 2s for wounds. Almost all of them. Which means you will keep 1 model alive. But 4 are gone. And so the Avatar should survive, please. Oh boy. 1 lone immortal could be a hero.
We'll save that to last.
Alex is going to save it till last. Okay, so Alex can respond now with his attacks. All right, so Alex piling in 13 attacks here against the Altark. Just talking about psychic powers, protect would have been good on him, giving him a 2-up armor save and a 3-up invuln. But there's 5 wounds to try and get through here, 3s to hit him. And it's all re-rollable. 1 drop dice, Alex just add another 1 in. Okay, 2 have failed. And then it'll be 3s to win. This is the downside here. Eldar toughness not so good. A lot of saves. I don't think will be brought down, but we'll not say anything here until the dice are rolled up. 7 saves of 3+. Ah, he's taking heavy damage. And he is almost dead. Another character's life hangs on a lifeline here. We'll stack up 4 wounds on him. He may well have given his life here in pursuit of the mission. Okay, but that melee continues just there. Scarab's now scratching away to try and pick off... Oh, no, not the last wound off of Prince L'Oreal. Here it comes. 5s for hits. Triple hit.
Reroll.
Rerollable.
No.
That one's missed. 5s for wounds. 2. Oh, it has to be, doesn't it? Oh, he's been... has he been blessed? I failed.
No, you got off.
I did get off. Okay, so we'll take 2 up saves. Yay. Good job he was. He survived. God, dear. Protect, well done. They high five as he swings around there. Thanks very much for the help. That's kept Prince L'Oreal alive so we can enjoy his hairstyle for another turn. Okay, next is the Necron Overlord. 2s fits. Rerollable. Oh no.
Nice to wind.
So, oh no, it's we're not a vehicle.
Really?
No, just a Wraith construct.
I've done them.
Let's just, we're just going to check here. This just says vehicle monsters. I don't think it just says vehicles. We'll just check. Alex might be on 2s to wound. Yeah, you're wounding me on a 2+. You're going to kill me. This has all gone wrong. You've still done it because it's damage 3, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I'm not fortune. I've got 6 wounds left.
Oh.
And AP minus?
4.
Ah, yeah, he's gone. For once, I hope he detonates. No. Wraith Knight is dead. That is not a good result. Yet again, when the Eldar have a glimmer of hope, it's snatched from them here. The Wraith Knight is no more. That's key because now that frees up Necron units to fire at other targets now that the Wraith Knight is gone. And there is an Overlord now available to charge and cause trouble on this objective. That is a good result here for the Necrons. The Wraith Knight is no more. So I do regret not charging him round to try and finish the Overlord off because of exactly what you've seen just there. It's cost me a Wraith Knight here. Okay. So end of turn. Morale to do... Oh no, the lone... Sorry, Alex, you almost ignored the lone attack from the Immortal. 3s for hit. Gets the hit. 5s for a wound. No. Okay, right. Turn is now finished. Morale down here for your Necron warriors. They can't fail because leadership 10. They leadership 10?
Yeah.
So they can't fail. And Eldar leadership's fine across the board. Points picked up then. 3 points here. A character sitting on this objective for another turn. And then, because we claimed it on turn 1. So then turn 2 we get 2 points, turn 3 we get 3 points, yeah. And 2 points picked up here. So 5 points picked up here by the Eldar. They're running thin on the ground, but they're raking in the points as quick as they can before the Necrons have a chance to clear them out of the way. All right, okay, movement done. So more warriors restored, 3 warriors restored here, and Alex very happy to continue on in close combat. Then across here, now this objective, no, it's not claimed yet. If you destroy the avatar, it'll be claimed. Sitting still with the Doomsday Arc, we reckon coming through, Alex can target characters here. Scarab's ready to contest the base. Necron Overlord prepared to charge in if Prince L'Oreal is not cleared out of the way. And some adjustment here, but now you can tap into a 2-point objective just there for sitting a turn on that objective. So now the Necrons can start playing catch up here at this stage. So we'll go on to shooting phase next. A critical point here in the game once again. Right, okay, so the avatar will surely die. Sorry to not be very optimistic, but you must destroy him. That's the hits you need. And 5s to wound. Oh no, 3.
Just 3.
Oh dear. It's going to go down to the wire again. So we'll take 5+ invuln saves. None. I need a triple molten body. It's never going to happen. Oh, close. God dear. Finally, the avatar is no more. If I had 3... Oh no, I can't even use 3 command points. It has to be in the combat phase to bring him back. So he's been destroyed by shooting. Okay, so that's that done.
Doomsday Arc into
Prince L'Oreal, yeah. Okay. And the flare array is now out of range of any targets. So D6 shots. Oh, it's a 1. Makes extreme dice rolls here in this game. Gets the hit though. He gets the wound. I was going to say, because it's -1 for Latok, -1 for the plume, but 5 did get you a hit. The wound comes through. We're going to tank it on a 3+ invuln save, would you believe? Oh, it span around on a 1, danced on a 1, rolled onto a 4, and that's it. Rich L'Oreal has just tanked a Doomsday Arc round coming through. Just one immortal can see through to these Rangers. That is not a hit. No, it's -2. -1 for Rangers, -1 for Latok. Okay, so that one's missed. And they're locked in combat. That's it. Okay, charges and Overwatch. Ongoing melee just here. No charges across there. The objective's now been cleared. So now you're going to get 3 points this turn. It's a good recovery and maybe can drive the Eldar off of their own objective just here. So charges and Overwatch coming up next. This is the game changer here. Because if I'm going to sit on this, I'm going to pick up 4 victory points next turn. This is it. This is the moment of truth here. So yeah, I'm going to Overwatch here. Laser Lance. Oh, he's missed. Then he's going to use his Shuriken Catapults. He gets 1 hit. Oh boy. That's a miss. And then here comes the wound. It does wound. Just don't roll up. God, I don't know what that is. It's a cock dice. Yeah, it's a very good reroll here. It's a pass. Okay, that's good. Okay, that's fine. Passed. Are you going in against him as well? So you are going against him. So I'm going to fire a Shuriken Pistol, which misses. Okay, you're free to charge. And the distance is 4. Okay. Yeah, 4 inches is fine. Alex can wrap round. I've done that plenty of times. That's no problem at all. Scarab's going to go in. Or they pulled out of combat. Fine. Okay, so that's that charge.
Yeah.
Straight onto assaults. Yeah, here we go. So it's going to tuck in there. I guess you need to bring down both characters here.
So 2 into...
If you do that, I'll kill the game. I think it'll... Well, the Eldar are still ahead, but it'll open the doorway for you to start raking in a lot of points.
So 2 on Prince.
Oh, boy. Yeah, L'Oreal, yeah, because he's worth it.
So Prince L'Oreal.
-1 to hit rolls. Still gets the hits. 3's to wound. Oh, 2's to wound. God, 2 wounds come through. Oh, no. Okay. 3 plus invuln save. Oh, God, I literally could cry. 3 plus. And the last one. Come on. Oh, he's gone. Oh, no. There's nothing I can do. Oh, no, he's gone. Just get him off the board. First scythe came through and he ducked, clipping his hair. Didn't look behind him. The scythe came back again and lopped off the head of Prince L'Oreal. Okay. 1 attack against the Warlock. Gets the hit on a 6. 2's for a wound. Gets the wound on a 6. 50-50. It's all down to this dice roll here. 4 plus invuln save. Yeah, it's a 3. Oh, no. He's gone as well. Damage? 3.
Yeah.
2 wound model. It's dead. Ah, what a result. So now you're going to pick up 4 points here, and that's going to kill the game for the Eldar. I don't think there's any recovery from this. End of turn, then no, you melee across here. I know you can kill him, and then that will finish the game off, I think. Well, it's not quite over yet, but I think it's pretty much concluded now. Oh dear, this is going to burn into my memory now for years to come. A great tale of woe for the Eldar.
No rerolls.
This desert landscape will once again flow with water, made purely from the tears of the Eldar, a dying race. Okay. Oh no.
7.
7.
7.
And on my last wound as well. Yep. 3 ups. And he's died as well. The Autarch is no more. Oh, all of a sudden it's collapsed for the Eldar here. Shame. Shame. Okay. So we can't fight back because you have no units left. You can consolidate. You can even consolidate into them. I don't know why I'm helping you, but it's all over now. Okay, so you can tap into those if you so wish. All right, so end of turn. Alex is not pushed into here. We reckon the game's over now, that the Eldar cannot recover from this situation because they've lost so many resources. We've got a handful of units here. Virtually leaderless, just the Spirit Seer just there. So Alex will pick up a point here, and 2 points across this. That's 4. That brings the score to 10-5 to the Eldar. But what's going to happen on the future turns 4 and 5, is where the Eldar cannot recover from this fight. For example, if a miracle happens and we pusher when it's possible with Smite maybe to clear him out of the way, we can gain 1 point back on our turn. Alex's turn will come along and he'll pick up 4 points here. Then our turn, if we still hold this, 2 points. Alex will then get 5 points, and we just cannot stop the points from flowing in. It was a valiant attempt here for the Eldar, but they've just lost some key characters, and so because we would have been on 4 points, 5 points, 6 points as the turns flowed in, that could have seen us through to victory. But a couple of dice rolls, you saw those dice rolls taking place. So Invon saves, some saves, could have gone either way, but a string of dice there fouled by the Eldar has cost them the game over on this left-hand flank. But we'll call the game here. I'm going to concede at this point. We cannot continue with any hope of winning. So the Eldar will slink back here. They won't even ask for the bodies of the fallen here from the Necrons. They'll just have to pull out of the area, reassemble their force, muster a force again, and fight again another time. But Alex's army here, the debuting Necrons, have smashed their way through the Eldar, taught them a lesson in humility, and the Necrons emerge triumphant. So there it is, good fight, very, very enjoyable. Great matchup between these two. I'd like to see these two armies collide again. It's a good combination here, two different play styles, very different factions here, but two ancient foes have collided, but it is the Necron dynasty that emerges victorious. Great game, thanks for watching, and tune in next time. Right, so units of the game. Both sides had units that did perform well. Honourable mention to these. Here, the Necron Warriors. Alex is going to give it to the Necron Overlord just here. It's the game killer here, so well done to him. Very, very resilient, tough to bring down. The Relic is horrific, damage being caused. It managed to take down the Wraith Knight, take down the Prince, and just tie up the Eldar. So, excellent unit for sure. The Eldar, honourable mention to these guys. Some superb firepower from the Dark Reapers as well. Prince L'Oreal was pretty good. Give it to the Avatar though. For his defiant stand in the centre of the board, it was epic to behold. He was difficult to bring down and able to cause trouble in close combat for multiple units. That's units of the game for both sides. Just mentioned Alex has an Instagram where you can see all of his models, not just Necrons but other factions. He has collections of his Orks. Astra Militarum unique army has there as well. Forge Play. I'll link it in the video description below. You can check out his Instagram page and see what he's up to with his 40k collection. But there it is, that's units of the game for both sides.